this video because I've been through a lot and I'm not making this for attention. Attention needs to be brought to this subject. DCFS is trying to take us away from my mom again, and they already did before. We had to live with my grandma. We had to live with my grandma after my dad died, and my grandma, her name was Marilyn Cooper. Her name is Marilyn Cooper, and she abused us, and she made me want to kill myself over and over again. And I told Child Protective Services she's abusing me, and they didn't care, and it took them an entire year before they sent us to foster care to get us away from my grandma, because they didn't care. They want to get us away from my mom. I have proof of this. I need help. If you're in the news, or you can help me, or you're like a famous YouTuber, help me. Okay. So we finally went back with my mom after nearly 2 years of being away from her on March 10th. We got out of foster care. Everything was okay. And when I came back with my mom, I had been sad and depressed for 5 years because of Child Protective Services, because of what they did. They took away my childhood, like literally, like I was 8 when all this started, and I was forced to grow up really quickly, and that's why I'm so mature, as people tell me. But I was happy. I'm happy here. I'm at my mom's house right now. I'm happy. I finally found peace. I was happy. My life was normal. My life is normal when I'm with my mom. Everything just seems perfect. I like to sit. We live in the mountains. I sit in the forest. I meditate. I draw. I'm overall just so happy. I've never been so happy in my entire life. I was depressed most of my life. I was sad because of my grandma, and because my dad died, and because of what Child Protective Services has done to my life. And everything was perfect. I was bullied when I was at school, but that didn't matter because I'm with my mom, and my family needs to stay together. You don't know what it's like unless it's happened to you to have Child Protective Services come in and turn your life upside down. Yesterday we went to court, and I was informed that they're going to try and take us away from my mom again because she tested positive for a test. She's not doing drugs. I'm with her all the time, and I'm not just some kid defending my mom. This is the truth, okay? I probably sound like psychotic right now, but I'm pissed and I'm hurt, and this isn't okay, and I need help, okay? Because if I don't get help, I'm going back to foster care, and then I'm gonna go back to being depressed and a sad little person again, and I can't have that. I'm finally happy. I'm finally happy and okay, and they're trying to take that away. On Wednesday, because yesterday was Thursday, today is Friday, we had a meeting with our social worker, and everyone, with our therapist, they all had great things to say about my family. And our social worker, he promised, you are not getting taken away from your mom. There's a law that they have to tell us what their recommendation to the court is 10 days before court. They didn't, but the day before he said, I'm going to request that the case is closed and you stay with your mom. The next day at court, we find out that the recommendation was that we are removed from my mom. And that means either we go back with my grandma, who is psycho and abused us, or we go back to foster care. And either way, I'm gonna be extremely depressed. I know that. I'm finally happy. When I'm with my mom, I'm so happy. You know this. If you know me, you know how happy I am here, how much better things are. Things are great with my mom. I'm finally happy, and if they're worried that I'm not safe, I'm safe. I'm okay. I'm happy. And if their actual job is to protect the children, they will destroy my brother and I if they put us back into foster care. We're happy. We're okay at my mom's house. We're not going to be okay or happy or safe if they take us away again. I don't think they get that. Because there's something else going on. My grandma has so much money, she pays people off all the time. I know there's something else up. The attorney, I'm not going to say her name, but she's a county council attorney. She sits there and she lies. She was lying about me. Yesterday in court, she's lying about my mom. She just sits there and lies, and I've had to deal with that since I was 8 years old, listening to her screaming at both of my parents, and now she's screaming at me. I'm not just some kid who doesn't know the laws, who just wants to stay with my mom. My mom doesn't do drugs, and I will stay with my mom. That's a promise. I am not going to foster care peacefully, and I'm a very peaceful person, and peace is my most valued thing, so that says a lot. And I know what I'm talking about. I know the laws. I can defend myself. I can stand up for myself. I can protect myself, and I will. They want to put us back into foster care. What I believe is because my stepdad is working on the case, and he has so much proof that what they're doing is wrong, and they just want to put us back in foster care as a way to stall because we have proof. And I look these things up because I have to. If I don't, they're just going to treat me like some kid who doesn't know what I'm talking about, and that's not okay. And by the way, it's Child Protective Services. They're supposed to be protecting me. By putting me back with my grandma or putting me back in foster care and taking us away from my mom, that is not protecting me, okay? I've been through so much, and the one thing on my mind since we got taken from my mom the first time 2 years ago was, when am I going back to my mom? 6 months ago, we finally went back, and I was finally happy again. Everything was perfect. This is my life. You can't. DCFS comes in, and they just turn my life upside down, and I never thought they would try this again, just because it's lies. I'm not crazy. This is the truth, and if you're in the news, or you're a famous YouTuber, or you can help me. If you can help me, help me. I'm not getting into detail and saying the proof that I have of DCFS, but I'm saying I'm terrified that they're gonna come and hurt my family. So this is a way to protect my family and myself because I'm terrified. I'm so sick of being terrified. I'm terrified. They told me that it could happen anytime they're going to take us from my mom again. And I can stand up for myself, but that's not going to help. I need someone to help me. This is my life. To the judge, it's just another paycheck, but to me, it's my life. Please help me if you can help. Even if you're just like a friend watching this, you can help me. Please contact me. Just leave a comment if you're willing to help. I need all the help that I can get. And just to clarify, yesterday on my Instagram, something was posted about me wanting to kill myself because of DCFS, and there were very personal things, like the people that I've lost and the people that are bullying me. I just want to say, notice how I'm not getting into detail about that, about what's happening to me. For the sake of my privacy, I did not post that. We've been hacked so many times, and no one listens to me. I'm telling the truth. I did not post that. Okay? I wouldn't post. If I was actually going to do something, I wouldn't actually post something about it. God. And just please, I'm begging someone out there, just help me. Save my family from DCFS, okay? I thought we were good when we went back with my mom, but they're going to try and take us away again, and I need all the help that I can get. Our next court date is on September 15th, but I'm terrified they're just going to show up at my house and try to take us away sooner than that. And I can't let that happen. I'm finally happy. For once, I am happy. And if you separate us from my mom, you being DCFS, I'm never going to find happiness again. I don't think you get that. So please, anyone, this is a cry for help. DCFS has turned my life upside down one too many times. I need help. I need to get the word out. If you can, just contact me and help me, please. That's all I'm asking. Just a disclaimer, I'm not posting this to get attention for myself. I'm posting this does need attention, to bring attention to the situation, because I cannot be separated from my mother again. I can't handle that. There's only so much that somebody can actually take before they break. And DCFS broke me when I was 10, and I'm 13 now. That was 3 years ago. I can't handle this. I have heart problems because of them, because of all the stress that they put me under. My dad, he did the same thing, and I can't. Just please, if you're able to help me, help me. And I know I sound like pretty mad and angry. I'm not an angry person. I'm just protecting my family. I will always protect my family. So if you actually watch this and if you're capable of helping me, help me, okay? I need all the attention I can possibly get to this situation. I know I didn't give enough like fact or proof, but if you're actually willing to help, contact me. I wrote a letter to the judge. I'll show you that. I just don't feel comfortable bringing this all onto YouTube because when we go to court, I guarantee this video is going to show up and they're going to try and use it against us, even though I'm just asking for help. I need some people to come to court with me to help me, like, defend myself and my family. I just need help, okay, with this situation in general. This is terrible, and DCFS does this to so many people, not just myself, and I'm not bashing Child Protective Services. I'm telling the truth. So I just need help. There's nothing wrong. This is a safe, healthy environment at my mom's house. Everything's perfect. It's amazing. And they want to destroy that. They want to take that all away. And I'm just a kid. I shouldn't be in this situation. Child Protective Services put me in this situation when I was 8 years old, and I've been in there ever since, nonstop. And I'm doing this on my own. I have chosen to make this video because we need help. My family needs help. They don't even know I'm making this video, okay? We need help. So if you actually have the heart or whatever it is, if you're able to help me, okay? Help me protect my family. So if you watch this, thank you, and I wish you all of the happiness and the love and the peace you can possibly have.